What is up, guys? It is Jed Wrestling here, back again with another video, and I just got a pretty big package, and in it was Lyra Valkyria from Elite Series 124, Alex Shelley from Elite Series 124, and Chris Sabin from Elite Series 124. Just got these brand new from Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com. My pre-order did come a little late because I also ordered some figures from the new Main Event Series 163. That's why I didn't get these figures like exactly when everybody else did. But I'm honestly glad I didn't since I was out of town. But we have them now. We got Lyra, we got Alex, we got Chris. And dude, these look absolutely awesome. I'm very hyped to get Motor City Machine Gun figures into my collection because, dude, ever since they debuted in WWE in October of 2024, I'm like, dude, when are we going to get Motor City Machine Guns? We didn't see them at WWE World, but then we saw them at San Diego Comic-Con, and they're finally here in 2026. Shelley and Sabin. I'm excited about Lyra Valkyria as well. I'm definitely hyped to get another fresh women's figure into my collection. But what do you say we get these out of the box in 3, 2, 1? Just like that, we got all three of our figures out of the box. Lyra Valkyria, Alex Shelley, and Chris Sabin. I say we waste no more time and we jump right into Lyra Valkyria first. Accessories for Lyra Valkyria. She does have two pretty cool sets of interchangeable hands. One of them is the open palm hands with which you can do her signature pose, and she also has the microphone holding hand so you can hold her other accessory, which is the Women's Intercontinental Championship. We're seeing the Women's Intercontinental Championship for the first time, and something I noticed about this Women's Intercontinental Championship, it does not have the blue in the center like the Men's Intercontinental Championship does. Here you see the Men's Intercontinental Championship. You can see the blue in the center of the front plate. That one came with Jey Uso. And then this one does not have the blue in the front plate. And on the box, it does show a picture of Lyra Valkyria with the Intercontinental Championship that has the blue in the center. So this is a little bit inaccurate, but it's still a good looking belt. Definitely really awesome to see this one in the line. I really like the design of this, man. It just reminds me of the vintage Intercontinental Championship they used to have, like the one around 2015. This one is awesome. Here is Lyra Valkyria live and in living color, and I use that phrase because she is very pale here, man. I don't really don't think that's accurate to Lyra Valkyria in real life. I don't feel like she's this pale. Like she is Irish, of course, so they're using the same skin tone they use for like Sheamus. But I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if this is really accurate. It's definitely something I could get past because I feel like in a lot of ways this does look like Lyra Valkyria, including the head sculpt. She's got an excited little smile on her face. You can see her hair with a little bit of blue dye in the back. Really nicely detailed hairpiece, and I think it does look a lot like Lyra Valkyria aesthetically. The attire is really nice, man. This is based off the January 13th episode of Raw when she beat Dakota in 2025 when she beat Dakota Kai to win the first ever Women's Intercontinental Championship. You can see the blue and the black top with some streamers hanging off of it, and then same thing on the bottoms. You can see the blue and black streamers with a little bit of stud design on the front and the back, which you can feel. You can see the tree trunk legs going on down here, which do pose around pretty nice for being pinless knees. Like I've said in the past, I'm not really the biggest fan of pinless knees, but these legs do pose around pretty nice. As does pretty much everything else on the figure, dude. This is a very nicely articulated Lyra Valkyria. You can do whatever you want with this one. Even the leg. The legs do pose forward, unlike the Alex Shelley. We're going to get into that in a little bit, but she does have the black kick pads going on with the updated style of ankle pivot. This is a really nice Lyra Valkyria, and once the Jet Wrestling Women's Division starts up, if it ever starts up, I'm definitely going to be using this Lyra Valkyria a lot. Let's get the Women's Intercontinental Championship back on her and put her in some cool poses. Here's Lyra Valkyria in her signature pose with the updated new Women's Intercontinental Championship. Pretty darn cool. You can see some comparisons that I have here, including Becky Lynch, her most famous rival that she had over that championship. I do desperately need an updated Becky Lynch, by the way. And you also can see Dakota Kai over here, of course, like I mentioned, the woman she beat to win the Intercontinental Championship. But yes, this Lyra Valkyria from Elite 124 is really nice, and if you're a Lyra Valkyria fan, I do recommend it. Into Alex Shelley next. He is coming with a little bit more than the average Elite figure does accessory-wise, which definitely is a fresh step forward, because usually Elite figures really don't come with many accessories nowadays. But you can see the interchangeable hands, first of all, here. It's like the machine gun pose, so like during his entrance, you can go which is really cool. He also has the microphone holding hands like every Elite figure should come with. And you can also see this rubber jacket here, which I don't mind this jacket being rubber. I feel like it's too detailed and it would kind of look awkward if they made it cloth. But it is blue. You can see the yellow logos on the back with the straps, and then the fuzzy wool up top, which is also made of rubber. But it fits on Alex Shelley really well, and it is some pretty maneuverable rubber, so it's not going to be like a super stiff piece that you can't even move. You'll still be able to pose your Alex Shelley with the rubber jacket on. And he also has these dog tags, which I only ever come with John Cena, but here they're coming with the Motor City Machine Guns as their signature necklaces during their entrance. These are really cool. They're fully silver all the way around, and yeah, they're pretty much just the John Cena mold. But yes, those are the accessories for your Alex Shelley. Into one half of your favorite tag team's favorite tag team, Alex Shelley. This dude has a trash haircut, if I'm being totally honest, but I think this head sculpt does look a lot like the man in real life. You can see his unique hair going on the side and then to the back, and then it's kind of an undercut here on the other side. Starting facial expression just like Alex Shelley usually has in real life. He is using a ricochet torso. I'm not sure how accurate that is. I wouldn't have minded like a classic like Uso torso or something for Alex Shelley, but I guess it works. You can see the arms going down, which are pretty basic arms, but he does have the yellow armband, the yellow and black wrist tape, the black elbow pad, which did come separate from the figure in the box, but I don't consider it an accessory. Then you can see some white wrist tape on his left hand. This attire is really cool looking. You got the silver belt with the black tights and the yellow logos going all the way around with the Skull and Bones logo on the back of the tights. And yes, I did mention that the legs don't really pose around well, and that fact remains true. This leg kicks forward. This leg kicks forward. Sorry, this leg kicks forward, but then it just snaps back, which is really annoying. I don't know how this is still an issue. Like it's been an issue for going on 2 years at this point. I've been noticing this. But yeah, they do have to rectify this issue with the upcoming Elite figures. I do have some other figures in the box from Elite 124 that I'm going to be reviewing in a separate video. Hopefully those aren't like this, but yes, you can see the black boots at the bottom with some pretty nice molding on the kick pads. This is overall just a really unique looking figure, and I do think it is really, really nice besides the leg articulation. But yes, we're going to throw some accessories on it, and we're going to get the full look of Alex Shelley. And boom, here we got Alex Shelley with his jacket and his dog tags in the machine gun pose during his entrance. For comparisons, I don't have any other Alex Shelley figures, so I decided to grab the DIY Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. It will forever drive me up a wall that Mattel never made another Johnny Gargano in the matching Tommaso Ciampa attire. And I feel like now that Ciampa is about to be gone from WWE, the chances of us getting that is even lower. But at least we got matching Motor City machine guns here. Speaking of that, let's get into his tag team partner, Chris Sabin now. Into the accessories for the final figure we will be reviewing today, and it is going to be Chris Sabin. He is coming with the exact same interchangeable hands as Alex Shelley, except he does have the right hand with white wrist tape. So yeah, you can see the white wrist tape on the gun hand and on the microphone holding hand as well on the right hand only. And look, something funny about the left gun hand, I'm like, oh, I didn't know Chris Sabin had a little tattoo on his hand right here. It's not a tattoo, it's a paint flaw. So that's definitely something. I'm sure I can get this out in some way with like some nail polish remover or something, but it is pretty annoying. Coming with this black leather jacket, which I'm very glad did not stain the figure, because I did see a few people they did get the stained jacket on Chris Sabin. Luckily I didn't. And this is a really nice jacket, man. It got like the fake leather material that they use, a fully cloth jacket here, kind of like a mohawk thing sort of on top of the hood. I don't really know how to describe this, but it's silver, it's pretty shiny looking, it is cool, and this is all 100% cloth, not one rubber piece on this jacket, which is really cool given how detailed it is. This jacket I'm actually glad is cloth, and then he is coming with the exact same dog tags as Alex Shelley. Chris Sabin here in the flesh. He's got this head sculpt which does look quite a bit like Chris Sabin. He's got a smug facial expression very similar to Alex Shelley. I do get minor young Daniel Bryan vibes from this head sculpt, very, very minor, but you can see the beard stubble on the front of his face, and his hair is fully brown going all the way around to the back. You can see the Daniel Bryan torso, which I think does fit for Chris Sabin here, poses around pretty nice. He's got the arms with two elbow pads on both the left and right arms. Then on the right arm, he does have the white wrist tape, like I detailed when I was talking about the interchangeable hands. And then over here on the left arm, he does have some different like wrist tape things going on with the black and then the yellow. Pretty unique looking. And then, of course, I have the microphone holding hands on him. These shorts are really, really cool, man. You got these split shorts, like they're split on the sides, and you can kind of like open them up a little bit. They're like very, very rubbery shorts here, and I think that gives them a really realistic vibe. You can also see where it ties up on the front of the crotch piece, which that's all molded. He's got the yellow logos going all the way around with the silver studs. This is really, really awesome, man. And he does actually have the same boots as Alex Shelley. You can't really tell because like they're painted over where the molding is, but they are the same boots as Alex Shelley with the updated style of ankle pivot. This Chris Sabin also does pose around really nice in pretty much every regard. He can do the full splits just like that. You got the knee cut there, not at all inhibited. Well, maybe a little bit inhibited, but not really much inhibited by the rubber shorts because it is like a really posable rubber. This one is absolutely awesome, man. I love all the details that they put on this Chris Sabin. Let's get the accessories on him and throw him next to Alex Shelley. Why don't we? Just like that, here we got MCMG Motor City Machine Guns in elite figure form. Definitely, definitely worth the wait. These figures are absolutely awesome. Both Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, they're going to be making an impact once the Jet Wrestling Tag Team division starts up as well. But yes, let's get Lyra Valkyria in the frame, and that has been it for my review on half of WWE Elite Series 124. I am going to post a review at some point featuring Jey Uso and Rey Mysterio from Elite Series 124, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. But yes, Jed Wrestling out.